Yo, this is that.
So we are the podcast that never was. Sitting here, we got Josh, Dre, and our guest Kasey, along with your boy Tay. Also, we're missing another one of our brothers, Metris. He couldn't make it here today, so it's just gonna be us four in here. So we're gonna try to do this thing. I'm gonna try to navigate it like Metris would. No, I ain't got the radio voice like Meat, but we're going to get this thing on and popping. With our guest today is Kasey Gidney, which is Jonathan Gidney, the fifth member of our podcast, his sister. So I'm going to let Kasey go ahead and take this one and introduce herself to the world, and y'all listen to her.
My name is Kasey Gidney. I'm 19 and I work at a preschool in Denver, and Jonathan was my brother. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get emotional, but like that.
You good?
Sorry. I don't know. I love that dude. He was always just like looking out for me and stuff, you know, even like whenever me and my mom, we'd like get into little arguments, he'd like stand in front of my mom and be like, bro, don't be talking to her like that, da 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 da, all this other stuff. He was just, I don't know, he was just like a really good dude. I love that dude, you know. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get emotional. I miss him though. He was a good dude.
So, one of the things we wanted to do on this one was go down and each talk about a memory that we had with Gidney throughout his lifetime. I think it'd be good for everybody to pretty much say something that they remember about Jack Gids. So, Josh, you want to start?
I got a bunch of stories. Most of them are from when we were little kids. Me and Jonathan are cousins, just like Tay and Jonathan. Got a bunch of stories, dude. I think the funnest times we probably had were when we would go to Grandpa's house and talk about how good the food was. That's probably when we had some of our deepest conversations, too, over, like, Thanksgiving and things like that. But he would always leave either Tay's mom's house or Tay's grandma's house or, you know, his grandma's house or his mom's house before. They'd always eat, and then they'd come to Grandpa's and eat after. So those would be some of the best conversations. I think the last time I almost actually had to get into a street fight was with Jonathan. It was over a basketball game at Maiden Rec. It was probably the most the most random. It was the nicest dude in the world, though. He was trying to fight. Like, I think the guy's a pastor now. But they started. It was over a silly foul, but it happened like 2 or 3 times, and then Jonathan just got pissed off and threw the ball at him, and it went downhill from there. So
that's crazy because I got a story at the same place. He was trying to fight somebody.
Go ahead, tell yours. You roll into it.
It was pretty much the same type of thing. The dude was fouling him, and you know, Jonathan was basketball. He ain't taking too much, and that we was out there playing, and one thing led to another. We sitting there holding him back. They were trying to fight old dude, but yeah, it's a lot too. It's a lot. Probably hooping at the rec or at the church or at the Y or something like that. You know, it was a lot of the stuff, and then just times we were just chilling at somebody's house and just kicking it really on the sticks or whatnot. I know one time we went to the Jordan Classic. And, we went to the Jordan Classic. This the year. I think AD and Austin Rivers, all them was in this one. And on the way, we actually seen J. Cole perform too. That's when he had Who Dat. So that's how long ago it was. That's when that was his single at the time. But on the way back, we left there, went to Steak and Shake and ate, which is trash, by the way. Went there and ate, and then on the way back, I'm like, man, I'm sleeping. I ain't trying to drive. Everybody that was in the car had license. Me, Jonathan, Metris, Lorenzo, and Shanique was in the car. And we all had license. We daggone on the way back. I'm telling them, I don't want to drive. I'm sleeping. Ain't nobody trying to drive, so I'm like, whatever. All right, I'm going to drive back. We riding back on 321. Riding back. I just keep dozing off, driving, wake back up. Well, not. all the way asleep at this moment. Driving, keep dozing off, hitting the little what's it, little side rails, whatever. Not the side rails, but the little yeah, the like yeah. Hitting them, jump back. All right, I'm good. I'm good. We riding. Just kept on doing it, and eventually, I done dozed off. I'm asleep right now. Somebody in the, I think of Lorenzo. He done, Dre, wake up. Goddamn, I wake up. I'm driving in the grass. I done had to swerve back over on the road. I ain't looked to see if somebody beside me, behind me, whatever. I done swerved back on the road trying to get back on the road. I'm sitting there driving in the grass. Everybody wide ass awake after that. The whole ride home, they alert. But that joint was funny, and I had to drop everybody off after that. But that was just one story. It was a whole bunch of them though, just crazy stories like that.
Well, I got two. I think I'm gonna really try to say. One of them gonna be short and brief, but this one is like when I first got my apartment over there in Colonial Village. Me and Sydney, we lived together or whatnot, and I think the NBA Finals was coming on. I think it was the year that I think it was the year who got hurt in that.
It should have been
Kyrie didn't play. Kyrie didn't play in that. Yeah, that's what it was.
The kneecap year.
Yeah, it was kneecap year. He didn't play.
Yeah,
So
love.
Gidney and his boys come over there. Gidney had been coming over there every day. Like, we was on the sticks and, chilling and whatnot. And so we turned up that night hard. Sydney had turned up hard that day. But I noticed this is like our third day in the apartment. And not Gidney, but Sydney had kept throwing up on the back porch. I'm thinking, why she keep going back there and throwing up? 2 days later, we figured out that she was pregnant and she was going to have Mike. So I was like, dang, like, it's crazy. We all here turning up. And this story leads on to this because, like, I think the block party was around that time. And me and Gidney had been hanging out all day that Saturday. Like, I remember we went to the mall. We went to the ABC store, got some Parmesan. We came back. City had been there the entire time. I'll never forget this. That apartment was 93 down. If you know what I mean, like, it was gassy in that thing. Sydney pulled up to that apartment. I'll never forget this. Soon as she stepped outside her car, you could smell it from the top. Like from the bottom of where she was at. She was like, what the... she blanked on me. So you know what? I ain't even in my right mind. Me and Gidney both, I ain't even realizing what's going on. I'm like, hey, cuz, just drive to the block party. Fuck that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the biggest turn-ups that we had. All of a sudden, that shit all stopped. That was the last time I ever, like, really did that again, because I ain't did that since. So, I remember that was a funny moment for me, just seeing her go off on her, and that shit not even fading. It's like, oh well, shit, let's just go on to the next. That was one of the times, the turn up times that me and Gidney had together. Those times I'll never forget, and I always cherish those, like, with everything in me. So those, and like Josh talked about when we was little, and even to when we was little, getting in the fights, and this nigga always being behind me. I remember this nigga used to eat cheese like hell. I used to be like, why the fuck you eating cheese? Like, nigga, why you just eating block cheese? Like,
Jonathan?
Yeah, he was eating cheese. Like, you wouldn't even know where thought of at this time. I'm thinking, whoa, hold on, bro. Like, I don't know, shit was weird. But I'm telling you, your brother used to have a little temper. Back in the day, he snuck me one time.
He did have a little temper.
You know, at the time, I'm thinking, whoa, hold on. But I knew I could beat him because how bigger he was. I get him in that corner. Beat him up. You know, he run straight to your mama and Ruth. I just be like, oh, man. I was scared of him at the time. Like, damn, they gonna ban this. Shit, I thought Jill was gonna beat my ass. I'm thinking, oh, God, please don't tell. Like, please don't tell. But we used to go back and forth with doing that shit all the time. And it's so much that I could really say, man, but those are the times that make me smile whenever I'm down, especially when I think about, like, the tragic event that just happened with him, it's just like, think about those times that make you smile. So that's why I always keep in my heart.
Yeah, especially all the debates in the group chat and all that.
Yeah.
Always going back and forth about something.
Mm-hmm. Boy, them debates was crazy. Josh debate with Gidney was always Apple versus Android.
No, correct yourself.
What's that?
Samsung, man.
Oh, Samsung.
Correct
My
yourself.
bad. Samsung.
Correct
My
yourself.
bad. I'm sorry.
Correct
Hey, yeah, I rest my case. I'm sorry. I'm wrong on that one because that's what it was. And Dre and Gidney went in it about everything. I think even the music, sports,
Everything.
whole thing. Like, in the chat. The chat used to be real lit, man.
The chat was live. I mean, it's still live, but it ain't the same. It's changed a good bit, but
Yeah.
it's definitely missed. But John was the first person I bought alcohol for when I turned 21. When I turned 21, like the first person I bought.
What?
Yeah, first person, first liquor store trip.
And how old was he then? 19?
Nah, he wasn't.
19?
He's still in high school. I think 17 or something.
Nah, he
couldn't have been because he was a
4 years.
freshman when we were
He was
seniors.
freshman when he was senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So he had to be
That was
probably
senior week.
first year.
That was senior week.
I'm about to say first
That was
year.
senior week, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
I swear I thought, I guess, just graduated high school. That's why I'm thinking he's still in high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's first person.
I remember one day, I came home from, I forget where I was coming from, but he was walking down the street. I'm like, what are you doing? I drove down there. I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I'm playing Pokemon Go. I'm like, nigga. What? He's like, can you take me uptown? I'm like, okay. We were up there for probably like an hour. There was so many people out there.
I think I might have seen y'all that day. I was up there that day. He told me to go to the post office. Oh, was it you?
All y'all were playing the game?
Yeah, wow.
At that moment, bro, it was like people was uptown. And it was crazy. It was just all types of people. Everybody getting along though. Everybody just up there trying to find Pokemon.
All night, bro.
Is it that serious?
All night.
It was.
I was up there all night, bro.
For them couple months, bro. I mean, we went to East Coast Wings.
Yeah, East Coast. We was out there. I used to park at Providence because Providence, it was a gym right there. I used to get my ass beat over there too. I was over there for probably at least 2 hours at one point, bro. Like, yo, I'm beating this motherfucker today. Today is gonna happen.
Battles,
Yeah.
Oh, you can play other people on that shit?
Yeah.
You got like different
Shit was
battlefields.
lit, bro. Downtown was lit.
Yeah.
I missed out on that one.
Boy, it was lit. That first time I thought Link didn't, like, the police didn't bother you or nothing. Because all we was doing was on the
40,
phone.
50 people down there, all just running around catching Pokemon. Yeah. Deep, bro.
Yeah,
awesome.
shit. Boy, I used to walk all over Colonial. Couldn't find shit.
Yeah, that was a little crazy for the moment.
Man, it was. Long live Gidney. We miss you. Everybody does. And we can take these memories and keep them within our hearts forever. Legacy lives forever, so we're going to keep it at that. So we're going to hit into a little bit of the culture. So our first topic is, we've touched on this before, but since Kasey's here, she has a great aspect on this topic here, and it's views on interracial dating. I actually want to get Kasey's view on interracial dating because Kasey is in a relationship with a Caucasian. So,
Man, why
You say it like that?
Like, whoa, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying she's in a relationship with a white male.
Just trying to be. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds a little bit better.
They call us African Americans.
I'm just saying, I don't.
Wow, here we go with this day stuff.
Right? They ain't
Come on,
everybody.
okay. Come on,
I mean,
educate
okay.
these boys, Kasey.
Oh yeah, please tell me because you know what? Like I told you, I talked to you before. I said this is the time where Tay's gonna come at you. So I really want to know, like, what got you? I remember the first time
you
told
found
me
your
that.
Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey, or whoever it is, one of them.
You've
They're
always been
cute,
attracted.
yes.
You've
I
always been
posted it on my
attracted.
story before.
There you go.
They're cute. Huh?
Travis Kelsey and his girl.
Yeah.
I mean, Travis Kelsey got a black scent. I mean, well, I don't know.
I don't know where he got
kinda
that
remind me
from
of
because his
Black
brother
Man,
is the complete
Oh, yeah,
opposite.
they are really,
like polar opposite. But anyway,
that
okay.
Louis Vuitton jacket he had on that parade was hard.
It was hard.
Frank.
I don't know. To me, it's like to each his own. Like you like what you like, but me personally, I've never even dated a black person like ever in my life. I've dated a mixed boy before, but never like just like a black person. I've always been into like Hispanics, white boys, whatever. But me dating a white boy now, I don't see, like I was talking to you about it earlier, I don't see why it has to be like a, like, oh my god, like why is that white boy with that black girl, like why is she with him, you know, like I feel like it's common to be in an interracial relationship, not so much like black and white, but like I don't know, I just feel like why should it matter if that person's happy and like if they're treating you right, like what does it matter, like the color of their skin?
I wish everybody felt that way, especially the people down there around 27 West. But yeah, I mean, to me, you know, it's just strange to the eye to see. I think I said that before. I was just like, you know what? I mean, you don't see it as much. So when you do see it, it's kind of like shocking. I guess that's how that side looks at it too. When it wasn't as popular as it is now. Nowadays, you see a black dude and white girl, or a black dude and Spanish person, or it's like it's regular. But still, the aspect of a black female and a white male is, I mean, it's still like it's rare. Like it's still rare to me to actually see it. And I mean, actually, that's surprising to me. And you know what I'm saying? I actually love seeing interracial love because, I mean, it's cool. Because that way you're not looking at the color aspect of it. You're just looking at that person for who that person actually is.
If they treat you right, then, like, you know, it shouldn't matter the color of their skin.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I meant with it. If it make you happy, do it. I'm saying, if it make you happy, that's all that matters. Regardless of the skin color. But me saying that, I only dated black women, so I don't know. I guess I don't know. That's what I've just been attracted to. So to each his own.
You go with what you like. I done had them all. So I can pretty much tell you.
And Baskin Robbins over there.
Yeah, 31 different damn flavors. But so I mean,
go ahead.
I like to. I don't want to say that I'm just biased at times, but I'm not going to be biased. I've always looked outside the box, so well, I'm like you.
You don't care what box it is.
Man, this man calling me out, y'all. But yeah, I mean, I just wasn't raised that way, so it was just like, okay, you can go play over here. You can go play over there. As long as it's respectable.
As far as being like judged and stuff, though, I do feel like if I go out somewhere with him and like the environment is predominantly white, like I feel like everybody's looking at me like, oh, like who is that black girl? Like why is she with him or why is he with her? Like I do feel judged sometimes, and I like know that people are like, you know, like doing a double take, like because like you said, it's not like common. I mean, it's common, but you know.
Have you ever got like went somewhere and had it be like be overt, like them coming out doing something you could tell that they was discriminating because of y'all was together?
No, I don't think I've ever experienced that, which I think is a good thing. But not to say that they're not like, you know, talking to somebody else or like in their head, like, you know, talking about us, but I haven't ever experienced anything like that.
That's all right, because I would have thought y'all would have went through something like that.
Yeah.
Just coming from towns like this.
Yeah, it's really a small town, yeah.
Actually, like, my mom, one day she questioned me, like, why are you with him? Like, why are you dating a white boy? I'm like, I got defensive. I'm like, why does that matter? Like, you always talking to me about, like, you know, you treat people, like, equally and stuff. I'm like, why does that matter? Like, if I'm happy, then what does it matter, the color of his skin, you know? But
infidelities and what causes them within a relationship. So what causes a person to cheat? I could start this one off. We're going to let Josh start this one off.
Why the hell do I have to start this one?
Because I want to hear your opinion on this.
But I feel like this is far from this conversation we had yesterday.
No,
But we'll leave this alone. I don't know. A lot of different things make people cheat. I'm not saying any of the reasons are right or justified or any of that. There's a lot of different reasons. People find excuses. People find... a lot of people try to fix those problems they have within themselves, like insecurities inside themselves, because they get attention from other people maybe they don't get from that significant other, and then they get hooked on that, a little bit of lust, and then go chasing it.
But if you're looking to find something else, then why wouldn't you just like break up with the person?
Exactly. That's how it should be that way. But even if it is that way, like stupid reasons, people break up with people just to cheat. I mean, it's...
So, okay, since you said that, I'm gonna ask you this. So, if somebody breaks up with somebody just to cheat and they get right back with that person, is that still considered cheating?
it's cheating. It's cheating.
Do what now?
You do.
So if you say you break up with a person, like, yo, I gotta go fuck this girl, but I gotta break up with my girl, come up with an excuse to break up with her. But I know I'm gonna get back with her the next day, like, or the next 2 days. So is that cheating?
Yeah, it's cheating, bro. Like
you're
you're justifying your actions. You're like, all right, it's okay what I did because I was single at the time. But even though your long-term intentions are getting back with the person that you were with initially, regardless of whether it's a day or 2 days, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, it doesn't matter. Like, if that's your initial intentions and that's where your mindset on doing is like eventually getting back to this person because you think that's what's going to be in the inevitable, it's the same thing as cheating. Like, you're just separating yourself to justify your actions. Like, that's basically what it boils down to. And I mean, everybody has their own reasons, and sometimes you might actually think that the relationship you trying to start with the other person, like, if it's a difference between like you just doing it just to like fuck somebody, or you're just doing it just to like actually try a different relationship. Those are two different things. Like, if you're just doing it just to get some ass, man, that's cheating at the end of the day.
But my only thing is technically we wasn't together, so
yeah. I mean,
technically,
by
definition,
not by definition, but like just because
mindset.
you separate yourself from that person, you're separating yourself from that person. Like, it's not a mutual agreement between the two. Like, to go your separate ways. Like, all right, well, officially we're broken up. All right, officially we're not gonna work on this shit. It's more one of those. All right, let's fuck it. Or I'm gonna start an argument. It doesn't have to be an argument. Or I might even know that I'm wrong, but I'm gonna push the issue past what it needs to be pushed and not be an adult about it, just to get you to that breaking point to where I feel like, all right, well, she don't want to be in a relationship even though she does, and I want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship even though I do, but I just want my cake and eat it too. That's just one of those things. I mean, that happens quite often. It's a weak mentality, though.
Is a relationship ever a mutual breakup? I'm saying, at times, yeah, but
we're talking about, like, his point was, if you know you're gonna get back with that person, like, that's different. Like, if you're doing it, like I said, just to, like, if you know you don't want to be with that person, or you feel like you gave that your fair shot and your relationship's over with, or you feel like you can't gain anything or learn anything else from that relationship, to the point where I'm talking about together, as in, like, you can't mend it, you don't feel like you can bring it, you feel like you just be wasting time holding on to something that's not there or can't, like, bloom again. You have no intentions of being with that person whatsoever later on down the road, that's okay. But doing it with the intentions of getting back with that person later on is the same thing as cheating.
I think what causes infidelity is, I'm going to tell you one thing, is when you're not completely happy with somebody, but you still want to try to make it work in some shape or form or fashion, but it's still not working, and you just in that sucking place to where you're just like, yo, I don't know, like I really don't know what to do with this, and maybe you're actually communicating with somebody else about things. That's what causes you to go out here and actually maybe cheat. Like, if you got a friend that's of the other sex, and they understanding where you coming from about it, and they giving you a whole different perspective, but you still don't want to hurt your mate at that time, I think part of that is the reason why some people still go out there cheating, because they just don't want to break that off with that person.
So, like, you're in, like, a complacency.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But how is that fair for the other person?
Because maybe the struggles that you're going through within yourself, you don't want to elaborate to that person, or maybe you have, but they're not getting it. So you feel as if I go talk to this person over here, maybe it'll feel better. But yet again, at the end of the day, if you're going to do this cheating, you're going to feel bad. Even coming from a cheater, I've been a cheater for a very long time. Well, I was. And I can tell you that every time that it started being a norm for me at one point. But then I was kind of like, damn, after I thought, well, it ain't all about Tay's feelings. You got to think about the other person too. I started actually feeling kind of bad. I was like, yo, hold on, man. This shit wrong. But there's something that I'm not getting from what I have that the other person is giving me. Just previously stated, like the 80-20 rule. That little 20%, that can mean the world to somebody, even though this person giving you 80. But you learn, you live and you learn too. So, I've learned from cheating, and, it ain't the best thing to be doing to somebody, I can tell you that much, because karma's a bitch too, so you're going to always feel that. But just that 20% can mean a lot to a person at that time.
I feel like there's like emotional cheating and like physical cheating. So like what you were talking about, if your partner is not understanding you, and you go try to like find someone who does understand you, I feel like that's like, do you not think that's like emotionally cheating? And it's like just as bad because you're confiding.
Yeah, it is.
Confiding in someone else with your problems whenever, like the person who you're with, like your partner, you should be confiding in them.
Right. I love the way you did that. I ain't gonna front to you. That right there was.
That was really eloquent.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of touched my heart. It's like cold.
Because if you're not to your point, if you're not investing that emotional tie or whatever kind of emotional break that you have with that person and trying to fix it with that person, and you're I think on the same token, I think some people do that without realizing it. Like they might just be venting, not realizing that the other person that they're venting to is taking advantage of what they're saying and their weakness at that emotional point, and then they're gonna flip it, to benefit them.
Yeah.
But like, so that's the same thing. Like you might be doing that. Some people do it intentionally. Some people do it unintentionally. But that's a very good way of putting it, Kasey.
What you think about it, Dre?
Usually, when you're not getting something from your partner, and somebody else showing you that they can give you that, or that's what I say. Yeah, showing that they can give you that, or fill that void that you got that you're not getting from your partner. Being comfortable with that person and just like, oh yeah, I can do this, and just doing it just because you know you can, or thinking you're not gonna have no repercussions from your actions.
That's the girl, like the other person's fault though. Like if somebody's cheating on me and then like I like take them back, like no, it's okay, I feel like you're gonna do it again.
Strengthen it, yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Like it's gonna happen over and over because you know that like I'm gonna take you back.
Oh yeah, that makes it easy.
Yeah, because if you know like what you're doing ain't gonna come with no consequences, then it's just gonna be easier for you to continue to do it.
Now, women, I can say this: when a man meet that one that ain't gonna put up with that you a real. That's a real woman. When a woman can stand strong to a man that come in with flaws and think that he just gonna do this, even though you might know the background of the person. I mean, maybe I'm kind of describing myself, but I know for a woman, a strong woman to come in and change your mind, like on that aspect, that shit mean a lot. Because you want to cherish the fact that you with this person, but you know this person ain't gonna put up with the bullshit. So I think that really, women need to stay strong. I'm for women on this. I know I catch a lot of hell on this podcast with what I say, but please let me get some brownie points on this one. You're a strong woman and you can stand up to your man and tell your man, hey, I ain't putting up with that cheating shit. Maybe you did it once, but you better not do that shit again. Hey, salute to you. For real.
Yeah, because I think everybody done probably been on that road. I done did shit I ain't proud of. So yeah, everybody done been there and lost something they want back.
Definitely. And so, our last topic in culture is the mental aspect of insecurities within a relationship and how it could have a negative impact on the relationship that you have. So,
I have something to say about that one. I feel like if you're always, I do this myself, like in my relationship now, if you're always thinking about like the negative things and you're always like harping on the negative things, like, oh, like he doesn't do this or he's like this and that, that's gonna like affect your relationship that you have with him and or her, and it'll like change the way that like you're acting in your relationship. Like it may like push you away from them without you even realizing it if you're always like thinking about the negative things and stuff like that. So that's, I struggle with that, I think.
Yeah, I can. I agree with that because yeah, you going like harping on negative stuff and on things that sometimes don't even really have that much significance in the relationship. You just keep on like just I don't know,
hitting that same negative beat the entire time.
Yeah, just keep on harping on like, oh, they don't do this, they don't do that, instead of looking at what they do and just looking at the positives and trying to fix the negatives instead of just harping on what they not doing instead of trying to fix it.
But at the time when you see that, it's so hard to just let that go. Like that's all you focusing on is that one negative thing. And until that person really fix it, or you just forget about it, bro, you gonna harp on that forever.
I feel like it can cause kind of like hatred too, you know, like or make me resent you.
Yeah,
in a way.
It all falls on you gotta learn how to love yourself as a person before you love somebody else. Yeah, because you have those insecurities like are gonna come. That's a natural feeling to feel insecure about something. It's just being able to put that in check. Some people can't put that in check, and it overwhelms them, and it grows and it grows. Just that's that's the downfall of most relationships, though, is insecurities. Yeah. If you really think about it, because it falls back onto the infidelity thing. Most of the cheating is caused by insecurities, like not being insecure with what you got or what being insecure with what you think you should have, or being insecure with yourself. Just all that falls back on that. I mean, it's you have to conquer those insecurities first, because that's something you have to accept. Like it's a person, and no person is perfect. No relationship is perfect. So your significant other is going to do things that are going to piss you off. They're going to do things that they're not going to stop doing. You got to be able to look past those things, and if you can't, that's going to cause bickering, and it's just going to feed into those insecurities, and it'll feed into a bunch of other stuff too. Negative things is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a lot of that shit can be selfish too. Like you just harping on the negative shit or just like what you insecure about instead of just bringing that out and bringing it out to the other person and trying to fix whatever the way you feeling instead of just going at it in a negative way, and just to keep harping on it and not trying to fix it. Just that shit. Man, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's so hard to. I mean, it's so hard to really just something that's really bothering you just to let it go in some aspect, bro. I think that's the toughest thing within a relationship, because once that person do that thing that really just bug you, like, and it really hurt you. It's like, can you ever get over it? And I think that's what like kills a lot of relationships is that you never get over that small thing. But once y'all ain't together, it's like, damn, I miss this person, or damn, I miss this about this person. I was really harping on that small ass thing right there. Like, I can't believe that I even was doing this. But granted, sometimes I want to flip negative into positive all the time for some reason. That's just how I always looked at it, and I always think, well, damn, maybe I'm getting on my partner too much about this. But let me try to put it in a positive form. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting on you, but I want to, it's like a teaching thing. Different. Yeah, I want to deliver it different, and I want to be like a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm Papa positive all the time, so it's like, yeah, I might be getting on you about this, but really, realistically, in my heart, I want the best for you out of this situation. I want the best for us as a team, as a human.
Yeah.
So.
And then again, about what Josh saying, you got self-love. If you don't have that shit gonna be hard to love somebody else, especially when you don't know yourself.
Definitely. So I guess that's the culture session for the day. I guess we can go on to a little bit of the music. I know I was talking to Kasey earlier. She has an interesting view on music, but right now, the first topic with music is, and I came up with this because I gotta ask this man that. Why can't Josh over here listen to trap music? Because this has been bothering me for the past
I don't understand what you mean by that, because I can't listen to all trap music. It's just like music. I can't get into everything.
But
there's some people I like that you don't like. I like Yo Gotti. That's pretty trap.
That's cool.
I mean, I actually like Dolph. Surprise, surprise. Okay, that's pretty cool. Trap. I mean...
But you
Gucci's pretty trap. I like Gucci. I mean,
I think you said something a few weeks ago, and I was kind of like, "Whoa, hold on."
There's just some stuff I just can't listen to. I don't like. Future. I hate Future. I think he's one of the most important artists of our generation. But like I had that run with him back in like the 2007, 2008, 2009 mixtape Future, then going on, and then now I'm just like, it's whatever. He puts out a song once every blue moon, like this last song he came out with Drake. I liked it.
That was good.
But besides that, I'm not listening to a Future album. It all sounds the same to me.
Oh, but Eminem sounds the same too.
Nah, not to me.
Yeah, it does.
When you got one person that's making a bunch of sounds, and you got another person that's actually saying words, being lyrical. It's a little bit different.
So content same though.
Content same. I guess consistency. If you would talk about that, yes. Content wise, but not.
Do you have overall a strong dislike in your heart for trap niggas?
Trap? No. Why are you saying that?
Because one time you came to me, so I gotta come with you about this subject because it's hard for you to about him. But it's hard for you to listen to trap music. Like
it is.
I don't think it should be.
I only have so much time in the day.
I mean, yeah.
I only have so much time in the day. And I don't want to like divulge myself into that. I'd rather listen to something with some kind of content.
But you said DS2. I think you said DS2, right? I think you said it was trash.
I didn't say it was trash.
Did you not?
I didn't say that was trash. I said I didn't listen to it like that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to tell you what to listen to or not, because you your own man and whatnot, but I can tell you there is a lot of trap music that's actually really, really good.
That probably is. Yo Gotti's album was great.
Yeah, great.
I don't think too many albums. I think it'll probably be a top 10 album of the year. I mean, throughout the year, I think that's one that I can actually see, because it was good from beginning to end. So I can actually see that holding up to when we do the review at the end of this year, I can see that being one of everybody's top 10 albums.
We're going to do a mid-year.
Well, that's fine. I mean, either.
We'll see if it's still there.
Either way. I mean, people going to have to put out some heat.
Big names ain't came yet, so they coming.
Yeah, they come.
Cole, Drake, Wayne, I mean.
Well, that's about to say, we thought one was going to be up there.
Kendrick, Kendrick ain't dropped in, 3 years?
Yeah. Since 2017?
Big Sean.
2017.
Big Sean dropping on this shit?
Bro, you give Big Sean such a hard you gave him such a hard time.
Big Sean sound good on them collabs with that girl. What's her name?
Corny rap. All them corny
rap. Daniel KO or whatever. I mean, shit. That collab was crazy. That shit was nice, man. It was nice as hell. But
that's the thing he ever made with Detroit.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice.
Mixtape rap.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Kasey, do you listen to trap music?
I don't like trap music.
Okay, thank you. I'm not the only one.
But that's just me.
That's just me
no
too.
Trap? No trap?
No.
Kasey, tell them what you told me earlier, what you listen to.
It's stupid. Like,
trap music is stupid?
Nonsense.
It is. Most of it's stupid. That's why I don't listen to it.
What do you mean? How is that stupid?
You don't like
you don't like going to clubs?
Going to parties, you don't listen?
That's why you don't like. I mean, that's why you probably
go out.
I don't think.
Bro, you can make ass shaking music and not make trap music. You can make dance music and not be trap music.
Most trap shit got a club vibe though.
Trap is mainly the sound of the. Well, it could be the lyrics too, but trap is mainly like the beat, like
It is.
it's,
But
Yeah.
like,
Trap drums, like I got you. That's the
Like the hood club, they all playing with trap music. You know what I'm saying? Even like strip club.
it's just not
Strip
appealing.
club
to
got
me.
strip club songs. Everybody, you know what? What's crazy is that everybody's making strip club anthems nowadays.
everybody is making strip club
It
anthem.
really is. Like that. That's a movement that I don't know what I don't know what it is with it, but it's full circle. But I'm telling you. So next topic we're gonna get into is
well, let's get let's get Kasey's view on music. What you like?
oh yeah.
I was telling Tate earlier, I like weird music, kind of like EDM, indie type stuff. I don't know if you know what I'm
That's
talking
not weird, Casey.
about. It is weird. Like I like music with like hard like beat drops and stuff. You know, like I be listening to that stuff. But one of my favorite artists is Billie Eilish. Do you know Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
We was talking about
Hold on,
that.
Drake gave her such a hard time, bro. I went back
said
and
her
I
50
listened.
years.
I listened to
I don't
that. Listen to the album.
I don't
Like
give
her-
a damn. She shouldn't have won Song of the Year. Over
over
Lil Nas X. He got the
Ain't
biggest
no
song
way.
of all time, bro.
There ain't no way.
Of
bro.
all time, literally every record,
She's
all
Old
Billboard chart
Town
shit.
Road.
I mean, like it was crazy, but like song wise,
Maybe not, but that's the biggest song of all
I
time.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, like-
you gotta look at it from different points of view, like
Not
actual,
really.
you
It's-
do gotta
it's-
look at it from different points of view.
From the categories, Song of the Year. You had the biggest song of all time. You can't win Song of the Year.
That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. I mean, that's a valid point. Like best song other than that,
I'm saying like far as best song, like musically,
her
like
write-
yeah,
like
yeah,
her
okay,
writing the
that's
song,
different.
doing
Yeah.
the music to it. That's
Yeah, because that shit wouldn't like
His
none of them
shit was so
songs
catchy,
probably be
though.
in a category if it was like best
Got
song.
the
Like,
horses in the back. That shit was crazy. They even had Micah in the back of the car, like, bro, he see a horse and he might be like, horse, you know what I'm like. I'll be like, play, you want me to play it again? He say, yeah, play it again. I'm like, all right. That's crazy.
but you said that's your favorite artist.
probably. I listen to her probably almost every day. I like her music.
What is she? What kind of music she make?
it's more popish than anything.
Yeah, but like her shit be sad.
It
Like,
is,
It's
it's
really
like-
sad.
Yeah, let me say she made a
it's
emo song and it just
Bro, it's-
it went
But like
crazy.
I vibe with it though. Like it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It'll get you in feelings type music.
No,
She really young too, ain't she?
But you, yeah,
She just turned 18.
yeah, just trying to see.
Oh,
You,
damn.
I don't see. That's the thing. Like I think that's different between me and y'all too, because I was forced when I was younger to listen to country music. I had no choice. And my grandpa, I saw he listened to, and so I had to listen to that, and that opened me up to other stuff. So like I grew with me. Like I like music. I like everything. Like I don't have a specific genre. It's just me. I mean, so
But
you can't sit down and listen to it. You can't pick a Coldplay album up, sit down and listen to it. That's not something you do. I can do that in a heartbeat.
They rock.
Now,
I don't know.
Now let me give you this. You know what?
That's what it
I
sounds
like.
like a rock group.
I love graphic t-shirts. So when I go to the mall, you know, and the dopest graphic t-shirts to me are the rock
All
bands.
the rock bands,
So
like the early to early 80s to early 90s, late 70s, those rock bands, yeah.
The tees are crazy. So you know what? It's a Nirvana tee that I got back here in the back, and I was like, yo, I got to get that t-shirt.
Have you ever listened to any of their music?
Yeah, hell yeah. Ass time. I went back and I was like, yo, okay, this shit actually decent. I'm not just gonna wear this shit not know
A lot of it slept
what
on,
the hell
bro.
I'm.
A lot
It
of
is.
that stuff slept on.
It is. Some of them songs be like on like little TV shows and all shit. I didn't never know like who it was.
Who
I'm
was
thinking,
till you actually went back and listened.
whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. Like I'm listening.
But
to
that's
this.
one thing. That's one thing I would always. I'd always get up when I catch something like. But I'd always catch it from older stuff too. Just if y'all ever pay attention in the group chat, I'd send stuff like when somebody like a rapper or somebody came out with a beat and I catch like an old song on it, like I
Sample,
mention
yeah.
it, like a sample, any kind of sample, I mention it to him. I'd hit that stuff
Yeah,
up
he
all
was
the
definitely a
time.
music.
Oh,
He
yeah,
listened to all
definitely.
kind of shit.
Definitely, man. Because I remember I was listening to that Dave East album, and he got a song. It was you know that swanging. You remember Staley had a song called "Swanging."
Style,
You see me swing, yeah.
Talking about Rick Ross?
Yeah. It was. I think Scarface was actually on that song too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought that was the first version of swinging at that time.
Yeah.
But Dave East played a snippet of it in one of his songs. It was Mint Condition who came out with this song first, and I was like, damn, you know, like, bro, did you know that? He was like, yeah, go back and listen to this. Like, I'm gonna send it to you. He sent it to me, and I was like, bro, this is the true swing. And I always like that song.
Yeah.
So,
cause most of the time, like when you hear like what's the name and go back, the original, they usually don't do the original justice because the original usually always be better for the most part. But
it blew it out the water for me. I still listen to swinging. Every time I listen to that song, I'm like, that reminds me of something that he put me on.
So you said Billie Eilish. Who else you?
I like SZA, Summer Walker, Chris Brown.
So you ain't out the loop,
You ain't too
nah?
Yeah.
You like Tyler Creator?
No, he's like demonic. I don't like him.
Him and Billie Eilish ain't on the same tip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She likes him, but like me personally, I don't like his music. He's weird.
Oh man.
I thought they'd be in the same.
I thought they'd be in the same boat. Like, I love Tyler.
Cause I think the way she be, she be dressing. She has some weird shit on.
Everybody thinks like the way she dressed is like from like black people. You know what I mean? They're like, I saw on Twitter.
I think I seen a picture. She had like a whole bunch of blue shit on. Was that her?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. She wear like really baggy.
Yeah, it was
stuff.
like big ass bubble coat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just thought that shit was kind of low key swaggy.
Some kind of like them big, dumb looking shoes that rappers be wearing.
All the big thick ass shit.
Yeah.
We really hadn't spoke on this in any of these episodes, but I just want to get these guys' views on a little bit of R&B. You know, I go back and I listen to R&B all the time. So what's some albums or some songs that really stand out to you after anybody? You know, I can go first if y'all really want me to, because to me, the best R&B album of all time is Jodeci, Forever My Lady. So
I want to listen to that jump the other day too.
I am telling you, from 1 to 13 on Forever My Lady, it is crazy. Because you got Stay, Come and Talk to Me, Forever My Lady, You and I, Gotta Love, Plaything, It's Alright, Treat You. Each and every single one of them songs was like radio hit. And I was sitting there like, whoa, this album is classic. Kasey, you need to listen to that with your little white boy. You don't know nothing about that. That's early on. I was still in probably diapers when that shit came out. But I'm telling you, 1991, so I was definitely in diapers. But when I listened to that album all the way through, man, I was like, whoa, this really is an R&B classic. Like, this is my favorite R&B album.
Chanel Orange is my favorite R&B album.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Chanel Orange, who was that? That's
Frank Ocean.
That's Frank, boy.
Yeah.
That was
crazy right there. I ain't gonna that one top now album that whole decade, man. For real. Even like out of all genres. I'm a classic R&B guy though.
Who's your favorite R&B artist though of all time?
R. Kelly. I ain't gonna sugarcoat the shit, bro. R. Kelly is my favorite. Granted, he done did what he did, yeah, man, but the songs are crazy. The songs are crazy, man. Like
Maxwell's my favorite.
Maxwell.
I don't even know if I got one.
Beyonce.
But I ain't never listened to a Beyonce album. Y'all
You
can come
lied.
for me for that. I ain't
You
never,
didn't listen to what's the Lemonade?
I ain't never listened to. I ain't even listened to the 100 Jay-Z guy.
I didn't listen to it either.
So,
I don't feel bad. I ain't listen to it either.
The Carters?
I ain't listen to it either.
I heard that, but
that was it. I didn't listen to that album. I absolutely hate Beyonce.
I think she's overrated.
Thank you.
Somebody can come for me for that too, but I think
he come at both of us.
I'm with you.
Beyonce hella overrated.
Can y'all please do this? Do this for me. Hey, Josh, you don't never listen. Yeah, I'll never bug you about trap. But the Carters, bro, it is excellent. Man, like, dude, I don't have words for how great the Carters as an album actually was. I told you, it was on my top 20 for the decade, bro. Like, it was that good of a fucking album.
Everybody's, it got rave reviews from pretty much everybody saying, and Seen talking about it, but I ain't. Yeah.
Dude, it was knocking out the park. I put it over 444, man, because that shit was better than that to me.
And I think one reason it might because I didn't have title, so that might have been a.
Oh yeah.
But did they release it?
No, it was on Apple Music too.
They released,
It
they
was
released
even
that
on Spotify.
Okay. Because I know
444 was the first one that was just like title
exclusive.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I didn't listen. It's because of Beyonce. Like I have to like force myself to listen to her.
Yeah, I always thought she was a little overrated, but like the more I like see her, like far as who she is as a person and like the power she got, she really using that to her. Like she really doing shit out here like she using her power for good.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a bad person.
Oh yeah. I ain't
like as far as like her music wise.
Yeah, musically I can care less.
Like
about
Beyonce. She ain't really hitting it for me.
Wow, okay,
she can sing really good, but
people hype.
I don't think she can honestly sing either.
I can't believe you don't like Beyonce though. Most women that I done ran into now said they pretty much like went crazy, you know.
They ain't a beehive.
Real talk,
Beehive
I think your
don't
brother
come
like.
get us.
I think your brother like Beyonce.
I ain't like Beyonce.
Yeah, I think he did because I think he was when the what's name came out, he was talking about that shit. The
Netflix, that shit was good, man.
oh, he did watch it. Then.
I watched it too, and Faith like literally was like, whoa, but the beats was crazy and the whole band shit, man. That kind of got me. I was like, okay, I can watch.
Yeah, I remember they was breaking that down. They were talking about all the stuff that like as far as HBCUs and shit like she was using. That shit was dope. You got like a top 5 albums or just like a few like from as far as what we talking about.
I can give you
what stood out.
Jodeci, Forever My Lady. I can give you R. Kelly, 12 Play. I can give you New Edition first album. I mean, that shit was a fucking classic.
Hey, especially when that damn series came out, they shit spiked, boy. Because I know I definitely went back and listened to that shit.
I New Edition might have the greatest R&B album of all time. I might have to. It's up for debate for me with Forever My Lady and New Heartbreak because those two were actually just man, oh man. I used to like a guy named, I don't know if y'all remember him, but his name is Donnell Jones. Mm-hmm. I rock with Donnell Jones hard. I used to like Life Goes On. They had You Know That I Love You on there. I love that. Genuine had some classic albums. I can't right now the songs with me. I would have to go back and just be listening, but like I said, and lady wise, Mary J. Blige was.
Yeah, she was.
She was crazy. That's probably my favorite R&B lady girl. Cause Share My World, I love a lot of songs on Share My World is I Can Love You with Lil' Kim, 7 Days, Everything, Not Gonna Cry. Like every time I listen to Not Gonna Cry, I see the little I think in my head, Jalen Ramsey, when they lost in that AFC championship, he was on the sideline saying, I'm not gonna cry. And then they put that song behind him saying it, man. Dude, that shit it did something to me, man. But like, for real, I'm very big on R&B music. Anytime I get in a car, if I don't want to listen to trap, I'm going R&B.
Best female R&B artist all time.
Mary J. Blige.
Aaliyah.
What did she put out?
She didn't put.
She didn't get to put out much, but just off her body of work.
That's like saying,
bro,
what's the name? The
what did she have that was bad? That
but I'm saying that's just like the Lauryn Hill shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. She got one album.
I'm not saying this. That's why she's got one of the best R&B albums of all time. Lauryn Hill does, but
but
I'm not saying she's the best artist. But Aaliyah is my favorite female R&B artist of all time. I'm a little biased.
I don't think I even got no favorites like that. Some of my albums was Chris Brown, his first album.
Yeah, shit. Correct.
Music, Soul Child, Just Listen. That was his second. I think that's his second album. Like Jennings, 268, 192. Hey, that jump be rocking, bro. That jump be rocking. Damn, Usher Confessions.
Ooh, God. Hey, that's up there, bro. That's one of our all time.
That's probably my That's probably
Let It Burn.
Top.
Oh my God.
Damn, yeah. Trey Songz, Passion, Pleasure, Pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
See, I'm gonna tell you what, these new age R&B artists like Jacquees and them like that, Jacquees is cool, but their R&B just ain't like that old school R&B. Mm-hmm. It don't sound nothing like that. Like that shit, just that old school R&B put me in a mood.
The women been put like as far like another one was Snow Allegra. What's that? Those Feels Again. That shit, like that's one of the best. That's probably the best album that came out. That shit came out last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best album that came out since when?
That came out last year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah. R&B.
I didn't even think of a good R&B album that actually came out last
Shit,
year.
that junk gonna be like top regardless of genre to me, honestly. That junk is hard, bro. Yeah, but YK Osiris put out a good album, The Golden Child. That junk was hard. That was a good album he put out last year when him and Jacquees was going at it. Jacquees' album, it was alright, but yeah, it ain't a lot. It ain't a lot of them that really put out like the way the '90s junk was, like that feel.
That feel had, it was crazy. You got Tyrese with the old Forever My Lady, and man, you got it's just a lot of songs that stand out with me in the '90s. That's just them shit's really timeless.
Yeah,
really, you can just play them at any given time, and people gonna be like, "Ooh, yeah, I remember that shit."
Yeah, more the women artists doing like they making more of the stuff that sound like the other older stuff. Like Summer Walker album had that feel.
Nigga, Chicks Takes 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was based like.
I know it's based off old stuff, but it's the same.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though.
The way he flipped it though.
Yeah, the way he was flipping them.
I appreciate y'all putting me on. I don't know. I slept on that.
Beauty
that whole. I think the third one probably the best.
The third one's the best one.
The third one's best. Third one's the best.
Yeah, but
that concludes music. And we're going to jump into a little bit of sports. Not much happening as far as NFL. I'm actually new to this news right here that Eric Weddle, old ass retired. He was a good tackler, I guess.
13 seasons. He had a good run. If you look at his numbers, I think he's going to be first ballot Hall of Fame for sure.
Hell no.
I think with the way they're putting people in now.
No.
Yeah. With the way they're putting people in now.
They need to tweak that. They need to tweak that.
Because
they're not as who was it the other? Did you see what I can't remember what it was. It was on NFL Network, but he got a lot of flack over it about how they need to make it stricter about people getting in. Like they're
somebody said that. Who was that?
I can't remember what it was, but
they do 10 a year, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that he deserves to be first ballot, but I think he's gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer.
Was it a receiver?
I don't think so because he was never
a receiver that said that.
He was never at any point the best safety in the league. That's how I look at it when Hall of Famer. Was you ever the best at your position?
He probably did have a little run there where he was maybe for a season or two.
No, bro. He in the same era as fucking Earl Thomas and hell nah. Eric Berry. Like there's so many people you can name above him. He was good, especially like the early years of the Chargers.
7-time Pro Bowler, 7 times in 13 years.
That's a popularity contest.
I'm just saying it's not.
His
numbers are pretty decent, dude.
Yeah, because he was partially with Ed Reed too, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so hell no.
Was Ed not first? Ed was first ballot.
No, I'm saying he was playing around like that same time, like near the end. But yeah, cause 13 years, so yeah, he was. Yeah, but I think Ed Reed that night has he went to the Hall of Fame or
Ed Reed in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, okay, I'm about to say he already in. Yeah.
That was quick too.
Yeah, because you would take 5 years after you retired.
Yeah.
But yeah, NFL ain't.
NFL ain't got much going on.
That was just some shit I seen.
You gotta give it a.
I can read off the retirement list for you. I mean, of the big name people. It's not a whole lot of people, but this is the big ones at least. Eli Manning, Luke Kuechly, Antonio Gates, Eric Weddle, Vernon Davis, and Lorenzo Alexander. Those are the biggest ones to retire this past season.
I didn't know Lorenzo Alexander.
I didn't know he was still playing. That's the fullback, right?
No, that's the
linebacker.
I'm thinking about.
He had like one season where he actually was killing. I think he was a special teams ace at one point, and then he kind of transitioned.
I know you're talking about play for the Bills, yeah.
There ain't much. No, that's about it for the NFL. I think they'll probably kick back up here in the next 3 or 4 weeks with the
the combine next month. Well, this month actually.
This month,
this is February.
Yeah, it's the end of this month.
March. When's the draft in?
June.
Draft is in.
Yeah.
No. Draft is in April. Draft is a week after my birthday all the time.
It's in April.
Yeah.
April or May. Yeah,
It's like April 28th or something like around that time.
Yeah. June is damn like training camp.
Because March is free agency.
Yeah.
So
I think they should
the
switch
draft
that.
is April 23rd through April 25th.
Yeah, I know it's news. It's always after my birthday, like that week after.
The combine is February 23rd through March 2nd.
Yeah, let's say end of this month. Yeah.
When free agency start?
It's like a couple weeks
March
after.
something.
It's after
free
the
agency
draft.
starts March. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's after the draft.
Unrestricted free agency starts 16th and 17th, and regular free agency starts March 18th. So,
That'll probably be next time we even talk about something NFL that somebody get locked up or something.
well, there's gonna be a couple of signings between now and then.
Oh yeah, because Greg Olsen is with his broke ass foot is getting looked by a lot of
Well, he
teams.
can't sign it. Well, I guess you can have those verbal agreements that they have before free agency actually starts.
Yeah, don't worry about no football till June or till the draft. Yeah, I ain't about to be forcing that.
So NBA, big week, NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like trade, this trade
It's a
week.
big week.
Yeah, it's big week. Trade week is always
I think
big
it's
week to me,
bro,
man.
It's a
big
big
day.
week, but I think if this was a weak year of trades like last year,
Yeah, it's a big day. I'm saying it's always a big day every year.
You know, we've been talking about trades all week. You know, this is
because some contenders made moves.
so as of right now, this is the biggest thing that happened in the NBA though. As far as leading up to anything else, trades are huge because
there ain't really been no like.
well, I'm not
injuries.
downplaying. I'm just saying it's not like
Yeah, it ain't like
big
it's been before.
trades.
Because before they was damn.
I beg to differ on big trade. I actually think that Miami trade was actually.
I was saying that you said it. I think that makes them a top contender.
No, they're not. They gonna get beat in the second round, and that's it.
Miami, you know?
Yes, they
got depth, depth.
That don't matter, but you in playoffs you need star power. Jimmy ain't gonna be able to do it all.
They already one of the highest ranked defensive teams in the league.
I don't care about that. They not winning nothing.
I mean, that has to mean something though.
I'm saying
You
but
top
they not
five in
gonna,
defense, and you got better shooting. Off of that,
they're not winning nothing.
I'm not saying they're gonna win it. I'm just saying I can see them.
A contender mean they're gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I can see them being in the Eastern
I
Conference.
can see them being
Easy.
No.
No.
Who you think gonna make it? I mean,
Milwaukee for sure.
Is a walk.
I'll take
Unless
Milwaukee.
Giannis gets hurt.
Damn, I'm
Boston.
taking Philly just because of the manpower they got.
Right.
But still, they playing wishy washy right now. But just that group they got, that just their talent alone is better than Miami's talent.
But I don't think.
And then you got Indiana. I think Indiana better than Miami.
I don't.
I'd be honest.
Not now.
Not now. I don't see it.
Then the Celtics, you can never sleep on them.
Yeah. If I actually had to put two teams, I would actually put the Celtics.
Celtics who?
Yeah, the Celtics and Bucks.
In the Bucks, yeah.
That's
what I got. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like I can put that. I feel like that trade right there. They were already a top defensive team in the league, not just in the Eastern Conference, in the league.
Yeah, I understand that.
And I feel like getting Iggy boosting, getting Gallinari coming off the bench.
Gallinari is not on their team.
He ain't on their team.
Oh, no, he
not. They
couldn't
work it out.
Well, see, I put my phone down after that. I didn't know.
Yeah, that fell through.
Yeah. Had that had happened,
okay,
I was going with that.
All right, yeah. I recant my statement then.
Yeah.
I recant my statement.
Yeah, they ain't got enough.
No,
I'm
they
saying
ain't got
you need at least 2 stars in the NBA regardless.
So
Or you need at least one superstar and then a whole bunch of good players. They ain't
I'm
even got a
surprised they
superstar.
didn't.
So
Who?
Miami. They don't have a superstar.
You don't think Jimmy's a superstar?
Hell no. It's only maybe 5 in the league that's superstars. He's an all-star. He's not a superstar.
There ain't no superstar.
LeBron,
AD, Kawhi,
Giannis, James Harden.
He borderline because what has he done to show that he's super scoring? But he ain't won shit.
You don't think Dame Lillard's a superstar?
I put him in there over James.
I don't know.
He don't went further.
James is, I don't know, but as an offensive scorer, I don't know. He's a superstar in my book. He can turn it on, turn it off. I think he's
It's
gonna
more
bounce
superstars
back.
than
This
that.
shit
It's
is
not playing. Like, Steph's a
Yes,
superstar.
well, yeah,
Oh yeah,
Steph,
Steph,
KD's a
yeah,
superstar.
Yeah,
yeah,
Clay,
KD.
yeah.
Kyrie ain't no superstar.
Nah, Kyrie's not a superstar.
No. No.
Last
He
year
didn't
with the
show-
Celtics
I don't know
proved
about
that.
that, dog.
Last year with the Celtics proved he's not a superstar while he was playing it healthy.
Yeah.
The
not a
mental
winner
frustration
either.
that man had, that man was fucked up in the head though.
That's his own
Kyrie,
fault.
He ain't a winner either. He didn't win until LeBron got there. They was damn near they was lottery team every year until LeBron got there. They got the number one pick again while he was there.
Didn't they have it 3 years in a row? 2 years in a row.
But that was like his first year though. I mean, I kind
It
of
might have been two because they got Andrew Wiggins and then they got Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Kyrie
fair.
played the whole season. You know,
Bro,
Kyrie
I'm
up
sitting
and
here
down for
forgetting.
it.
I forgot Wiggins even.
Yeah, well, he never played, but he was drafted there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wiggins, we can go talk about the Golden State, Minnesota trade. D-Lo going to Minnesota for Wiggins in the 2021 first rounder, protected, and a 2022 second rounder.
Well, I think they end up changing it. It's the same year now.
It's the same year, yeah.
Okay.
The second round though, but yeah, I said that from the time they trade, like I thought it was gonna be in the summertime, but they were saying from the jump, like they was flipping him for Wiggins from the time they got him, and it happened. I figured it was gonna be the off season because I thought they was gonna at least see how they play together. Because I wanted to actually see it. Because I'm saying you've seen it a little bit, but then Steph got hurt, and then they was never really on the court like that together. But
so did D-Lo and Cat play together in high school or something? Or what's the connection?
I don't know.
Because
I
they
guess
kept saying that they can play together. Like,
maybe AAU or just you just know how they just got the bond now that they I guess going all these camps together and shit like that. So
cause I think it was in a magazine I was looking at two together. It was three on
him and
was
Booker.
Devin Booker. Yeah,
because they was like Minnesota got 2/3 of their super team now, and they were talking about getting Booker, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I like it. I'm saying they ain't gonna play no damn defense, but D-Lo and Towns, that shit gonna be straight.
what you think about it for the Golden State long term?
I like it with them too because Wiggins gonna fit right in. He ain't gonna have to worry about carrying the load, and I think with that system, they might can untap something with his ass. But it's gonna you ain't gonna be. I'm saying hell, he averaged 22 now. So
I'm saying I hope.
Yeah,
when Clay and Steph are on the court together with him, I hope.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's one thing. He ain't been the transcendent player they thought he was gonna be, but he can score.
And then you know what?
That's about the only thing he can do.
And him actually being on Golden State might actually let people see more of his talent because Minnesota, I can tell you, I probably seen them on TV not that much.
Yeah,
not on like.
Bro, I've been
I
Minnesota Timberwolves, Charlotte Hornets games, and I've watched them on TV.
See, that speak for itself. You know,
they probably ain't been on TV consistently since KG left.
And if they are, nobody pays attention to it. But I said something to the group chat earlier. The Warriors kind of set themselves up a little bit for the future.
Oh
they
locked up for the next
contract,
2-3 years.
Clay on contract, Wiggins on a decent contract. You got Draymond on a decent contract, and then you got Looney basically.
Then they're gonna have a top 3 pick this year. So if they can flip that, if they can get Wiseman.
Yeah. Their bench has actually been pretty decent shooting wise compared to what I thought it was going to be.
They lost a couple because of Burks and Robinson gone.
Yeah.
So they traded. I seen that they traded 6 out of their 14 players they started with. I think it'll be good once they get the whole core back. You ain't gonna see it till next year probably, but yeah, I think it'll be nice because they get one more piece. They can be right back into that powerhouse they been in the last 5 years. But what else?
So another trade was Clippers Knicks Wizards. Clips get Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, and they got Isaiah Thomas, which they dumping, and you got the Wizards get Jerome Robinson, and the Knicks get Mo Harkless and a 2020 first round pick. Man, I mean,
I was surprised they actually dumped Isaiah Thomas because he been playing decent this year. Yeah, and they was talking about needing another ball handler, But he kind of in the mode of Lou Williams.
Yeah.
But still, like he could have helped. But I think he gonna end up on a contender somewhere. Cause I don't like he showed he could put up
He
some
can
points.
still
Yeah, he can
score.
still play. But Morris get him some grit though. Get him some shooting.
Shit, yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
so and they can where they can play small too. They have him out there. But they still ain't fucking with the Lakers. But it's a good move.
That Miami trade, what do y'all think about that? Because the Grizzlies just made it public that they're gonna release Deion Waiters, not release him, but
Well, yeah, they gonna I'm
I
saying
mean,
buy him out.
Yeah, because like I said, even with Brooks tweeted like, now we got somebody who actually
Wanna play,
think we
yeah.
can play, want to play with us with Winslow. Winslow's a good young talent.
yeah, he just so always hurt.
Real.
That's it.
And then James Johnson, I mean, shit, another role player that he's gonna play his role. You know, he ain't gonna fuck up.
They
the
got
game.
they flipped somebody. They flipped somebody for Gorgie Jane. They got Gorgie Jane.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was a whole bunch of more. It was a whole bunch more trades, but that's like the biggest ones. But they did get Gorgie Jane. Portland traded some people. Well, they traded Skylar Bizier.
Oh
for
yeah,
cash.
for cash. Somebody else got traded for cash too.
I think that shit is gonna be that's giving them a spot for a buyout for buyouts. The Drummond trade, that was another one too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Josh sent
Drummond.
that to the group.
That shit.
that was surprising.
He
He got traded for Brandon Knight, John Henson, and a second round pick.
Yeah, it was just dumb on each side. I think really like I don't know.
That nigga did
They
not
pretty
have-
much said like it was to the point they saying he can't stress the floor. Like he pretty much like he becoming extinct. Like his type of player is becoming extinct. But all you got to do is put him with the right team and he gonna flourish. Cause that man can give you 15 to 20 a night. Like on a good, that's on an average. He can pretty much because I'm sure he lead the league in rebounds now. But I don't know. That's a weird trade. I don't know. Because I'm surprised they didn't trade Love.
The nigga was mad about the loyalty that they had.
Yeah,
He said he didn't tell them nothing, you know what I'm saying? They just kind
It's
of
a
like,
business, man. You ain't no loyalty in that shit.
Are there any people you guys are surprised didn't get traded? Like,
Kevin Love, that was one of the biggest
Yeah.
ones.
what about Rose?
He said he wanted to stay, so I figured once he said that, he was stuck. And plus, the Lakers didn't have nothing to give up for him.
Bro,
the
the Lakers
didn't make no move.
Well, the Knicks tried to make a move with Kuzma, but the Lakers wouldn't give up Danny. I'm reading this
Yeah,
now.
Danny
Lakers
Green,
wouldn't give
yeah.
up Danny Green.
Because the only thing with Kuz, he's still on his rookie contract, so his money don't match the people they were trying to get. So
Yeah.
they didn't really have the assets to go get nobody.
It'll put him
I
in
figured he was
it'll put him
gonna
in
get traded, but-
I mean, over the
Yeah.
luxury tax.
Because
if they took
during
him.
the season, you got to match money.
Yeah.
So it was just the people they was going for had bigger contracts to Kuz, and then they was going to have to match. They was going to have to throw people in there they probably didn't want to trade. So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one.
But
reason
that was
they didn't do
Danny
it.
Green was the deciding factor on that. They wouldn't give him
I
up.
wouldn't have gave that
Yeah, I
up
wouldn't
either.
have gave him up
That's
either.
3-and-D right there.
all right. So, that's a little bit of the NBA trades. We're just going to announce these, you know. I don't know if y'all really want to harp on them, but
Yeah,
I
them
just-
shit's weak as hell.
What?
The 3-point shit gonna be good.
yeah,
but
3
dunk-
point going to be okay. I guess I can go ahead and announce it, right?
Yeah.
So, dunk contest, you got Jones Jr. from Miami.
Derrick Jones, yeah.
You got Aaron Gordon. You got Dwight Howard. And you got Pat Connaughton. I actually want to see Pat dunk, though, tell you the truth, because I know
Yeah, he
Pat
can-
got hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
money.
he got buttons.
You got in a 3-point contest, you got Joe Harris, he won it last year. You got Dame,
Dame
you got
Dollar.
Duncan Robinson, you got Trey Young, you got Bertans. Where Bertans play? He played for
Washington.
Washington. You got Zach LaVine. You got Devontae Graham and Buddy Hill. I'm going Devontae Graham though because I want that nigga to win.
Yeah,
Shout out to Dame for getting he's gonna do the halftime show at
Yeah, he
the
performing.
at the
Yeah.
All-Star game.
Oh, is it?
Dame
Yeah.
Dollar, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all put some
Playing
respect on
and
that,
performing?
man.
Yeah, playing and
Yeah.
performing.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Hey man, shout out to that nigga Dame, man.
That's pretty
Big
nice.
time shit.
I'm going Dame. That's my favorite player at the moment since
Damn.
all my other ones hurt. So
He says some other certain.
Oh, I'm sure Dre gonna be back on this whole goddamn DeMarcus Cousins.
Of
Don't worry,
course,
come playoff time.
Of course, as soon as bro get ready,
That big slow ass nigga, man.
It's Team Cousins to the end, bro. He's still gonna get your ass 25 and 12.
Hell no, that day is dead. That day is over. Y'all don't
Crazy.
believe that shit, man.
Crazy. Let that man get healthy. He'll show you what's up.
Do you think Covington's gonna make we really didn't get the?
No.
You don't think he's gonna make any kind of impact?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can shoot.
He gonna shoot
and play defense, but as far as changing that team, hell no.
That team is only made to win games in the damn regular season.
Yep. So who y'all got winning the games? I mean the contest though.
Man, I'm going Pat Connaughton.
Yeah,
I don't know. No. I'm going Derrick Jones Jr. Because that, bro, he might have the highest hurt I've ever seen, bro. I'm telling you. Who first higher than Derrick Jones?
I don't know, but the way he do, he be like he got like he be jumping on a pogo stick or some shit.
Yeah.
I go Aaron Gordon because he was creative with the last one.
Oh, did he win this last one?
No, remember
exactly.
Levine.
He should have. Aaron Gordon should have won. I think.
That was probably the best one since Vince Carter.
The one where he went under.
Yeah, he went under. Like he brought that.
Yeah, he real creative, so I'm gonna go with him.
I want to mascot in the joint.
Yeah, the one that had a spinning around.
That was what's his name last year. I remember him jumping over J. Cole. That was a different one.
Oh,
but who you got in the 3-point contest?
I'm going Dame. Well, I already said it. I'm going Dame.
Like I said,
I'm going Dame, and I go honorable mention. I go Graham just because he playing with Charlotte. I fuck with him because he from North Carolina too.
Yeah.
He from Raleigh, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
I go him honorable mention, and the way he been playing this year.
Yeah,
it's good to see him in the jump.
But if I could go anybody else.
But Trey might. Has Trey been in it?
I ain't sure. Was he in it last year?
I don't know, but the way he shoot, man, that man can. They changed the rules too. They got where they giving you 2 shots like 6 feet behind the 3-point line.
Trey win then.
Him and Dame, because it's only like 3 people in the league that really do that. Dame, him, and Steph.
Yeah,
that's really it. Luka shoot kind of deep, but not as much as them. But yeah, that sound like a gimmick. But other than that, yeah, I'm going Dame.
That's next Saturday.
Yeah, it's a Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
A big fuck Valentine's Day, by the way.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Hey, we definitely touching on that.
And you know what? Valentine's Day, somebody buy me them Jordan 3s, man. Some nice person, lady out here, just buy me them Jordan 3s, man. I love you forever. I love All-Star Kicks anyway.
Just love you till you get them out the box.
Yeah. So I can get that glue smell like. And I got an X3 account with the Foot Locker app. So we definitely gonna have them. But anyways, that has been the episode 7, the Gidney tribute. Thank you to Kasey Gidney for making an appearance today.
Of course.
You got anything to say,
No, just thanks for having me.
Josh?
Glad to have you. I'm glad you guys are listening. Hey, Meetrus ain't here. We'll hook back up here in a few days and put out another podcast. We can give our thoughts on Valentine's Day and how it's just this big money racket we all hate and it's pointless.
Hey.
You women need to get over yourselves because we love you 365, not just one day out of the year. So
any women trying to be a guest, we need y'all opinions on that.
ASAP, please, because I can go on and on with Josh on this one. Me and Josh don't never pretty much agree on one thing, but we agree on this one right here, bro.
Yeah, we need somebody that love it so we could get your point of view.
We appreciate you guys listening to us. Stay tuned for some more content coming out very soon.
Yeah, YouTube soon too.
Yeah, definitely get on the YouTube soon.
Oh, and definitely go subscribe to Take Polo Read on the YouTube because my second video will be up here shortly.
Yeah, do that. All the socials, go follow that. That's about it.
Long live Gidney.
Always.